Hey guys, today's video is going to be a quick look and a review of the new Tarte Poppy Picnic palette, and this is out at Sephora as well as Ulta. It retails for $36, I believe, and it comes with 6 eyeshadows and a blush, and what I didn't realize was that all of the shadows are matte. So you get an array of matte, slightly more warm toned shadows and a kind of shimmery NARS Orgasm-ish blush. While these shadows may have existed in the past, Tarte doesn't really keep the names of their shadows consistent across the board, which is sort of frustrating. But they do have names for each of them that come in this palette. It's on a little plastic insert that unfortunately comes in and out when you open the palette, so if you want to know the names of each shadow, which may not be that helpful because again they tend to kind of rename their shadows with every palette, you would have to keep the plastic insert. But I'm going to go down the line here. This first shade is Summer Breeze, Sweet Tea, and Ice Cream Cone. And Summer Breeze is just a matte cream. Sweet Tea is obviously like a warm caramel color. And then Ice Cream Cone is more of like an espresso brown. It's not quite as warm as the brown over here. So Summer Breeze, Sweet Tea, and Ice Cream Cone. I have to say Ice Cream Cone is crazy pigmented. And what I love the most about these shadows is the fact that they are so creamy and so pigmented, but there's absolutely zero fallout. They're not powdery in any way, shape, or form. For this next row of colors, we have Barefoot in the Grass, which is kind of like a creamy pink color. Sorry, I'm trying not to blind you. This is sort of a hard palette to do this with. We have the shade Peach Poppy and the color Picnic Basket. So Barefoot in the Grass, Peach Poppy, and Picnic Basket. Right up here. Lastly, we have the Amazonian Clay blush in the center, which is called Glisten, and I absolutely love, love, love this color. I honestly think it performs a bit better on the cheeks with a brush than it does on the hand. It almost feels sort of dry to the touch, maybe a tiny bit patchy. I'm wearing it today, clearly, and I just think it looks absolutely beautiful. My overall thoughts on this palette are that the shadows, and this has been getting really mixed reviews, which sort of confuses me, because the shadows are gorgeous. They're super pigmented. There's absolutely zero fallout. This is one of the best all matte palettes I've ever encountered in terms of the shade selection, in my opinion. They kept it very warm and didn't really try to veer away from that. I think that sometimes palettes will go really cool and they'll sneak in like one sort of warm neutral color and then, you know, not everything plays well together. All of these shadows play well together. They look really beautiful together. I think this is a great palette. The blush ties in really well with it. So if you're looking for a really great all matte palette as well as a blush for a pretty good price, in my opinion, for a high-end palette anyways, I think this is great. I really like it again, and I have zero complaints. I like that today I really got to play around with my look because the shadows were basic and simple, but they performed well. I could go kind of crazy with the lips. I never do a glossy red lip, but because everything else is just kind of neutral and soft and matte, I was able to play up the other features on my face. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just stay tuned. My lids are already primed, so what I'm going to do is dab my brush in this brown as well as this peach color to mix them and make it a little bit of a warmer brown. And I'll just sweep that right into the crease. I'm going to take this matte cream color and this is going to go all over the lid. Oh wow, this one's really pigmented. Really quickly, I'm taking that first brush we used in the crease and lightly dragging this through just to ensure that everything is nicely blended before we move on. I'm going to use this super dark brown, like chocolatey color. It's a little bit warmer. And what I'm going to do is start to use this to carve out the outer V. So I'm dragging it up and into the crease, into this outer V area, and we will blend in a moment. So I'm trying to be kind of precise, but I'm not too worried if it gets all over the place. One of my favorite things about the Tarte matte eyeshadow formula is the fact that they really and truly are not powdery and they have virtually no fallout. So they're really simple to work with. Now that I have that down, I'm just going to quickly blend through. Now I've just taken a little bit more of that mixture, so the light brown with that light peach color, and I'm taking this on the same fluffy brush, and I'm just going to very lightly dust the smallest amount of this through the dark brown that we just put down, and this will kind of help it blend a little bit easier and look less harsh. Now using a large fluffy brush, we're going to take that matte cream color and just pop that right on the brow bone. Again, I'm going to mix the brown and the peach, and we're going to press that cocktail on the lower lash line. Then we'll use that darkest brown and we're going to pop that on the outer corner. Now using a clean fluffy brush, this is an e.l.f. blending brush from their Studio line, I'm just going to blend right under the lower lash line. On the very inner corner, we'll just highlight with that cream color to make everything sort of blend together. I'm gonna start to form a cat eye with the NYX Felt Tip Liquid Aligner, but I really don't like this at all. It's not dark. So essentially I'll start to form the cat eye, then go back through with my NYX Collection Noir Liquid Liner, same brand, way better liner, to darken it and make it actually black. While we're waiting on that to dry, we're just going to take this blush from the palette. It's in the shade Glisten, and we're going to pop that right on the cheeks. On the tops of the cheekbones, we're going to use MAC's MSF and Lightscapade. We're going to set it all off with Urban Decay's All Nighter. I curled my lashes and put on a bit of mascara, although most of it seems to have gotten on my lid. I'm going to fix it in a moment. I'm going to pop on a bit of brown liner. This is MAC's Costa Riche. Now I'm going to pop on a pair of Demi Wispies from Ardell. I'm going to be using today is a bit more like winey than I would like, but I can't find my red lip liner anywhere. However, I'm just going to quickly outline my lips, and this is Milani's number 12 Bordeaux. Then on top I'm going to use ColourPop's Celebration Lippie Stick. That's going to be it for me today, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give me a big thumbs up, subscribe if you have not already, and until next time, I love you all so very much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!